I'm Tony Lombardi with a Russell Street Recap, brought to you by Casamillas of Whitemarsh. It's been said that a man isn't defined by his level of success, but instead by the way in which he handles adversity. And the Baltimore Ravens, to a man and as a team, entered Heinz Field for a rare Wednesday afternoon start in the midst of arguably their most adverse times in franchise history. And they emerged as winners. No, they didn't win the game, but they may have won something more, something with greater staying power, something that they can build upon for the balance of this tumultuous 2020 season, and perhaps even beyond. The victory? After 10 long, agonizing COVID-19 laced days since their brutal overtime loss to the Titans that placed the players and their respective families at risk, the Ravens proved that when they come together as one, anything is possible. Even the seemingly impossible can be attained through grit, determination, and an insatiable thirst to compete. The 2020 Ravens walked away from Heinz Field on Wednesday as a more galvanized team than ever before, and such a singularity and focus can enable future achievement. Imagine the chaos at Ravens headquarters for those 10 days. Imagine the angst among the players and their families. Imagine boarding a plane for work, not knowing if upon landing that you might test positive for COVID-19. Imagine how that might affect your outlook on your job, much less doing it well. Imagine the lack of meaningful practices for 10 days while preparing to go on the road with severe roster limitations, unprecedented, if you will, to face a 10-0 Steelers team. And then imagine that you were one play away from possessing the ball with an opportunity to win the game. That was the Ravens on December 2nd, 2020. Recall past Ravens championship seasons. Remember the 21 consecutive quarters without a touchdown in 2000? Remember the ups and downs of 2012 when a playoff berth wasn't a certainty, the Broncos visiting M&T Bank Stadium in Week 15, dismantling the Ravens 31-3 after 3 quarters. Yet they dusted off and bounced back. This loss to the Steelers, this effort, may very well be 2020 season's defining moment. And despite all of the obstacles that might tell us otherwise, it could launch John Harbaugh and company into a successful run through December. I'm Tony Lombardi. Casamillas of Whitemarsh, a Baltimore County treasure for over 34 years, featuring Maryland's most tantalizing crab cakes. Don't live in the area? Casamillas will ship this Maryland delicacy to you. Plus, on any given Sunday, you and your friends can choose from their expansive selection of beer, wines, and spirits. That's right, I did say Sunday to put some juice in your football parties. For pickup, delivery, or eat-in, make it Casamillas of Whitemarsh.